joins ASEC Mimosas. Group C, also two teams now won't qualify. No, women now qualify that Oshesen Yema Kona. Petro Atletico or 9 points. Esperance du Tunis Etosumienu with 8 points. Al Hilal Onduman Omotoso Miesa with 5 points. Etoile du Sahel so Toso 9 with 4 points. Okay, Esperance goal difference now. So ye pa chai Al Hilal the nti akoye se Petro Atletico and Esperance are qualify dada. Group D, Nana Mediema Ewo, and also two teams are qualify no. Kwakoye said they have already booked a place in the next phase. Al Ali, Kwakoye said Al Ali, qualify. If Al Ali Asa down, Oma qualifying put that they have 9 points and they are through to the next round. Young Africans Etosu Bienu with 8 points. But lose that Etosu Miensa with 5 points. And Mediema Etosu 9 with 4 points. It is all over for Mediema. Their road to the next phase of the competition no Aberie yet. Confederation Cup and also results now it was Super Sports United from South Africa that drew 1-1 with Future FC. Sasuna Stade Malien from Mali, Omane Douablo Noir from Congo. Stade Malien Etro Makaba Komontimante. Dreams FC so Club African Chaumakamienu. Ekaba ko Montimante. Godfrey the two and they share the only goal for Dreams FC. So revenge served for Dreams FC. Al Hilal Benghazi. Omo Philibia, Omochi USM Oje from Algeria. Echo Makam Yenumo Omotimo Bakopa. Academica from Angola and a Rivers United game. Na 3-2 in favor of a Rivers United from Nigeria. Abdul Salim from Libya. Almost so Etra Oma Zamalek from Egypt. Betro Makam Yenumo Omotimo Bakopa. So from Guinea and a Sagrada game. Goalless will be a mansion in Yoko Sasuna Sekune from South Africa and a Bekeni from Morocco game no and also goalless will be a me anshan in Yoko. I also say na standards na etie. Group A, USM Algiers, 10 points. Future FC, 8 points. Al Hilal Benghazi, 6 points. Super Sports United, 4 points. Group B, Zamalek, 13 points. Abu Salim, 9 points. Sagrada, 5. Sasuna Soa, also 1. Group C, Dreams FC, Wama qualifier and start to the next round. What there? Dreams. The Aquacoedian, I am the qualifier, no more qualify. Almost 12 points. Club African, 9 points. Rivers United, 9 points. Sasson Academica, and I read that 2 many points. Group D, Bekeni, with 11 points. Stade Malien, 10 points. Sekune, 5 points. Sasson Double Noir, and so 1 point. And Tiano, and a calf, Confederation Cup, 1-7. After a EFL Cup final game between Liverpool and Chelsea and Gary Neville, said Chelsea team or you sue statement be to me quoting a verbatim or say Chelsea are £1 billion bottle jobs. Chelsea are £1 billion bottle jobs. So say Chelsea who assemble a 1 billion squad. Now to me my Liverpool the team we are Salah nim, Trent Arnold enim, Darwin Nunez enim. Players Bebli any woman enim honum Soboslai munyina enim so timi ma Liverpool de Gomez money have Elliott mo show team who assemble for 1 billion the likes of Kopama Enzo Fernandez mo Endo Watara hey boy akwa no ball won feel and nkofo say wama Watara way a control game ama Caicedo any Enzo Fernandez etimi anya hwe wo feel say chia where the midfield papa and then Kofos Sa but and Chelsea manager Mauricio Pochettino as a job for Bisan and said what the Gary Neville can or say Gary Neville or say good relationship with Gary Neville and or respecting the opinion but then the Gary Neville kind it is very very unfair or say it's very unfair but Osaka can say the man of course say Chelsea team or say they couldn't keep up with the energy and until the change a gono Galaga and Ben Chilwell no. Or see most of the players couldn't keep up with the energy. But Chelsea midfield no, and yeah, pundits and Esra almost say Wama Endo Watara way a control midfield dominated by 𝐿𝐾𝐂𝐊 and Enzo Fernandez. Or say Chelsea team no, Bebli Nana Adu with team no pa. And our chances nearby Chelsea Bogu ye, and the chances nearby pa. Na Sterling elbow bigo no, na Nicolas Jackson ye nyawa or no sana watie or Tabogu pa no so bobigu na Kopama so nyebi no bobigu no and amwa Chelsea Liverpool capitalize on set pieces womodi aje cap no. Josiah Quaye said this could easily be the most important trophy. Watch it. Most important because after this season, when him said Josiah Quaye has announced that we'll free Liverpool and the trophy be budget from now till the end of the season. No, yes, a very very emotional man. Because a farewell and what they call Nintendo and the Josiah Quaye at the Ababe Tuja. Now a game now a course Wembley EFL Cup. Yes, Liverpool fans the Bebli 8 main room because omunya issue with omo e-ticketing, digital ticketing. International Chelsea fans no put and the doors were it could have helped Chelsea, but in the end it was Liverpool and a smiley. And now Enzo Fernandez a 𝐾𝐀𝐂𝐊 ebufuo bi pa e ba ne mu no ye pon game na wo mo kwa kwaje medals no mo fro staircase na Liverpool fan bi of ohuru Enzo eti Enzo akoma ba Chelsea staff no ba ko ene pia Enzo Fernandez se wo de yenkoyenim emfi no ye se no na akoma ba pa mo sere no e wo ho se wo ba kura ntimi nye hwe enti eno ene de afri Carabao Cup nim apie Liverpool won the Carabao Cup at a cost. Fisa Brante, Ryan Gravenberch, and so Epra. Yes, it didn't go well for Chelsea. But one man was praised. Dodi Petrovic, womo goalkeeper no. You say besides Diana, womo boa na enkonye nyina no. Enra wono de na oye a standout player. Oyini yempa ed da ponim. Na so Chelsea team nankasa ena amwano. I'm in the best cinema Mabija for BIM 0506 367 196 0506 367 196. I don't need a WhatsApp line. Of our WhatsApp message, bra, now make it kind and far and mouth. It is the Sports Park here on Max 89.7 FM. Good morning, Anedu.
Good morning, Mutala. In Pachona Pume.
Yamina Dum Bibiaboko.
Yeah, Danyamiase. Did I want to my dear Mammy? I'm saying, the Jan Chen. And see, her situation, service be na would you go aquemo. But I think say acquire Monday, preview, review, any most of the matches, yes. Will take a lot of interest, ever, and Mutala. Time we a period be a follower of European football. Obe pese, obe more matches because they are interesting games. Because me sure say you see from Kakra. Remember at the General Room Africa games in Kakra.
Of course, Nina can me they are not foreign.
Oh, they are not count.
No one. You be fear the is solely Ghana Premier League.
Oh, okay. Then maybe
any Black Queens, you be fear any be discuss.
And na me ye House of Folk any out to game no. At the same time we were doing Dreams FC Club African. But na me muacha me because na me follow the Chelsea Liverpool game no so kaka. Because addition say besum etie for monitor the sports park everywhere. But I feel say many one more say yembo Liverpool team na baso. Looking at the players of Muyusu against Chelsea. Nobody trophy they can't afford no. Yembo Liverpool team na baso. Me no more yadwene. I think on a good day, players almost started game in the Liverpool. No? About 40% will not start on a regular time.
Oh yeah, sure.
The goalkeeper is not number one goalkeeper.
Kalaha.
Ncho no number one goalkeeper. All we need to move the back four. The right back is not a starter. So that means goalkeeping right back almost starting my Liverpool. Now you come to the midfield. Endo is not a starter. Gravenberch, 50-50.
On your starter, man can say 50. Gravenberch is not a starter.
The reason I make us say 50-50 is on paper is Soboslai McAllister. That particular position in a man for April, the third position, you know.
And will be a preview. Have Elliot Gakpo.
Elliot PDB, but there was one Jones B.
Yeah. Curtis Jones. One is starter and Kasa.
I think Curtis Jones, Elliot, Gravenberch, Endo. Almost 4 in a pray for that position.
Yeah.
That is why I'm used to 50-50. And it means 4 positions. Nyom starting. Now let's go to the front three. On a good day, Salah will start.
Yes.
Nte can have 5. On a good day, it's between Darwin Nunes and Jota.
Gakpo will not start on a good day.
Gakpo is not a starter. Then Luis Diaz. So it means Metumaka said a 50-50 in terms of the first 11. Metam Chelsea team this year about 85% or 80% on one of my started.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. About 80%.
Petrovic goalkeeper no.
In this one, number 1.
And they dear.
But now about them now saying I doubt back on the Sanchez.
Sanchez about.
Now still Petrovic in there.
Yeah.
So it means in the Petrovic in there, no post that here.
Yes, say a few people have said he will become the Peter Cech of Chelsea.
There was one game you see one of their games. And no you forgetting about that particular game. After that game, a lot of people bet 2 mu. Oko Chelsea, there was one minister a journalist, so a Chelsea supporter. So Kasama Chelsea, there's one Frank Khaled.
Frank Khaled, a Chelsea fan.
Or a Chelsea fan.
He's closer to the team.
But he's closer to the team.
Or a name a Negana ha. Kaobeka say, oh yeah, Obiti say, a pretty good Chakapama or supported Black Stars.
Oh, supported Black Stars.
And also Beka say,
one
man supporter. And also Beka say, a Langabel or supporting Great Olympics.
That is a club sign. They use Langabel.
Langabel or supporting Great Olympics, no.
Yes.
When him Chelsea Olympics ins and out. When him the Echo club.
That is the and I say but to you so be to Maswala Sabre. Of House of Folk.
Of course.
Okay, say need that because you see our kita position.
Omo kita position.
You on the scene.
Yeah.
Those sana Frank Khaled that way.
Yes.
In after so again we follow no be can say per die we hu ne die. Flag goalkeeper we na be number 1 goalkeeper for Chelsea. And so anko for no can asema. And this wakokuma na in the supporters penny for near air kase. There is some luck be after the kasa we did that kotokopo no. So found say 4 goalkeepers e wo ho no. He is the best. But sad ya na koto team nimpa nimfo de team ne de. Untumi nyi for the Kasaro nto nchen kase o de da lad and apuate bedim. And obviously obedem so result na sesa. Sana goalkeeper the situation with Chelsea na kwaye. Enti we no now had a back four no boy na. Reece James na be babe rim na no kra no. Player in the last 2 years on to me 40% of your games. Is he a guarantee starter? Mutala.
No, to me that's a guarantee starter. But
yeah, about 2 years.
All things being equal, if Reece James is there on the first shot.
Oh, yeah, starter me too. But I'm saying 2 years I've been saying on to me 40% of your games as a starter. Sani Pakuna is guarantee starter.
Oba started.
Who the better man heading?
No, I said Kevin De Bruyne. On more consistent games. But Kevin De Bruyne is fitter. He's the first choice.
Is Thomas Partey a starter?
Thomas Partey was a starter before his injury.
Is Thomas Partey a starter?
He was a starter before his injury. But
so when you see the same thing about Reece James?
Yes, but say Thomas Partey.
So it means when you see the same thing about Reece James?
Of course. Reece James is a starter before his injury. On a starter with Chelsea.
Difference in him, like Reece James Partey difference in him.
And they Partey, they don't the ama difference number. One more about share Partey and nine. They are equally playing good football. And the Partey by betting.
Reece James is so bad on boy. You cannot make a case for.
Oh, and they Declan Rice, ball and wedding. Jorginho Beshema equally plays well. Trossard boy, fantastic.
So it means the double pivot, no? About Declan Rice, the other position is up for grab.
Yes. But Malo Gusto, ball Papa Ben Obo.
Oh, Malo Gusto. Josiah and then another favorite player, I don't know.
Malo Gusto has not played anything. That shows say, and they say Reece James are fitter.
Did you watch him last week?
But one now can maybe you best start to show. You best start to show why can say me what I say. Petrovic had done Wedi. I must say you are better than number one. Even though Sanchez about
Chelsea for 22.
Yes, he's still imposed. But Chelsea for now can
goalkeeping department there, they are returning us still low. The Pakuno than what they are.
Of course.
Mekai, you ever start this season?
Raya.
David Raya round the debates, but how can I?
Of course. And then maybe so are the Chelsea fans, almost said Omaje Petrovic that too much.
But how do you say Raya there up to now? Arsenal supporters be omunin to.
Oh, and then they say
but only typical Arsenal supporters need to do in someone like Mr. Jonathan didn't come out or was slide something out. David Raya who they say or the bro Ramdell so. But maybe and convincing me enough.
So I'm asking you, has Malo Gusto proven enough? And they say Reece James I fit no bar.
I think can Chelsea there's no more sad debate no. Is it Bosengua and Ivanovic?
Yeah.
No more sad the end so about the two. But now Ivanovic because of Bob multiple position into Emma could is an advantage so no. But now Bosengua they should be back. But I feel say men no way I didn't say Reece James in there aside or some captain of the side. And also see advantage. Now Reece James naga had a me ya why say England ho niano so be a fit a who favorite no. And me ya way.
I'll be favorite. No, he's one of the best right backs.
Yeah. On any injuries situation na me force the ball no and then Daniel Alves dey say.
Yeah.
Say nya injuries pa na ha na dwen a. Ka the ball no ball make say and Daniel Alves dey say. But injuries in ma dey won mu nimpie. But yeah how or returning from that injury be see. So that is how the Chelsea situation Mutala no be hu ade bi.
Then I'm here.
I think time now Oyi Raheem Sterling no. It was wrong. Now we shut Chelsea team. I mean, I was Chelsea supporters who would say, "But just my making at home." Everything now pass through Sterling. The runs, the speed. Now,
Sterling change was for Nkuku.
For Nkuku
in the 67th minute.
Imagine yes, I said Kokobe 75 to 78. About 10 we can because some pressure now Raheem Sterling and the mother Liverpool defense no. Or ye in the Liverpool defense no. I want to kakra. Who said this particular season? I never about this black guy or Liverpool central defense. Konate. This year is their best defender.
Yeah.
But problem they say on no so war. Me boss 6 weeks and me play 2 weeks nibi. Or some type of defenders nibi. On Bobby 10 matches continuous. On call off 2 weeks be. ono so ni problem no unse Van Dijk ne lack na Van Dijk enya ne say aba was season bi na okọ be 4-3 months bi no
yeah
onyo bia opira kwasa nti anytime you say Van Dijk ne wo ho na de na pay obi Sana Van Dijk situation is here but connected this particular scene or everybody say time oyi Nicola Jackson is say it was okay. Maybe force a Justin crowd change in the crown and Cordy Kuku Baya would have been the best option for Chelsea. But Oyi Sterling in time. Mutala show me game against Man City. Not Sterling and then has City defense, no. Maybe Sterling so I dare be say you are do some minutes be at the open on Mununya. Who they are players or what?
Yeah.
Oko backroom staff for both of these victims now. Omonim how to use every individual. Every player be after 72 minutes. Now okay can say the first way. Player be also obey second half. It taken about 10 minutes to warm up. So omonim ni na. But me for the time no you Raheem Sterling no. Na wrong. Mutala na ka say should have been I say man red card. Oh that tackle of government.
Me ho ya pa.
Mutala na red card. Me who say omoye jubilation no or trying to quarters in the Begina Park and also jubilate bi. It looks like by year at least the 6 weeks be out. But let me show Liverpool team now. So both like April. Now they government to April. But say they now work no. Endo no be mo no be adi bibi. In fact endo no born no boy no. Or adi bibi to the Liverpool team.
Yeah, Josiah Club say he Endo played like a machine because he never felt tired. 120 minutes in, he was running around.
Who say Endo is a DM? But a DM for now, but the ball no come in my baby. I tackle very well. Na Fabio Diani here, what the man of best see no pass ye. But Liverpool team naturally per ball now, mobile is who said, almost here, typical DM. But my mom about so far the result on Butuminya. Now the Van Dijk go not stand in the 56 minutes offside no. Me who said I'm much mu.
Yeah.
Me share. You have this one. Me my dear, I didn't still me confused kakra.
I don't know how you're confused.
Oh, what situation now? Imagine me say it was a goal.
No, Mamin Chechim kaka. Sorry for hair clean.
Oh yeah.
Now initially na me ntiase. But later no. And I'm better as before Yabebo free kick.
The
Endo was in an offside position. Yeah. He was the only player from Liverpool now I offside.
Yeah.
You two free kick we
and
Osan Oba inside. And Obe so player ni mo anka player no. Ebe me a clear ball no.
Yeah.
Without Van Dijk getting his head on it. So he was in an offside position, obstructing with play. Internal man is because one so player anymore.
Yeah.
And a player it is bleed.
Then the man ko check Vano.
It was Endo. Endo interference, no.
They say we should go Opabo free center. Opabo free center.
There's always a check.
There's always a check.
But on the Van there, over the two was a offside check.
Yes, offside check.
Internal man is also because he was interfering. Yeah. Endo was interfering with play. From an offside position, internal offside.
The Endo na na go na.
In the Endo no, because one so cool more. It is believed that Akapo bet me a challenge.
Yeah.
Van Dijk, who was onside. So it's not Van Dijk.
Van Dijk wasn't in an offside position.
Okay.
And normally in the ref for some come I confused. Van Dijk wasn't in an offside position. Endo no I offside. Or no outside offside no. Ko ever be head the ball no san so ko mu. Eti ball no Emma Van Dijk ebe ye free. So Van Dijk had a free header. And then Emma ye offside because or obstructing no as well.
Well, I feel
I
feel that Momo convincing me because I imagine I in Tantaka.
So Sanko Shebi.
Yes, send the extra time. But this one was the second half, 56 minutes. But I go no better there was extra time.
Now we should over 0.5. Matthias. Me who be a pace ni flavor. Over 0.5 full time.
With the lawyers are there I say oh yeah new right ya dey mu. But oh yeah there ka ho. Nti that is the situation I'm in here. But Mutala, Liverpool squad they are young.
Very young.
Young. Sure. There's a difference between squad now, Brandon Rogers, Eja Hoa, Club Besum, and the club Eja Hoa, a different coach by Besum. What the difference, no? Rogers there they about a lot of players anfa.
And now unim BB. Unim players are never Liverpool bench. The likes of Gomez, Clark, Omi Nkola, Dance, Akola, Makoro, Akola, Chimikas, Jarrod Kwanzaa, and Andrian goalkeeper no our bench. Comas also Akola, Nyoni also Akola. It's a Nkola and a good bench of Bodoso. And Akofa Gary never was seven by Dintokwa Abano. But do you think this squad they can survive after a coach? Judging club or qua.
And in time I can say, what they compare the Nerbanjan Rogers age of our come crop abesumna difference room.
Difference near them.
Where the end of the year, or more confidence in some games more prove more. And they will no opportunity to call Wembley. Now to meet Chelsea in the final edge trophy, a amount of confidence no. And Obeja dear be out to why the next quarter of Bano. And who watch Judging club edge to one now? A man you obey no umbrella. That is one time who this Liverpool team, but I was there. Ninian came for my member Liverpool Abaso for winning. Also, club saying this could be what?
Or see, this could
most important trophy.
This is the most important trophy because I know they bow out.
The league that will be the most important. That league in a kind of 12 games.
I said league in Onyanji and to see here the watching. They will get this year. It could be the most
fine. That is where it's coming. But there is so money here. Also, still all competing with Europa.
Yeah.
Or down with FA Cup. Na league naka 12 games. Now mention the squad, the players here pray. That is why I fear for Judging club. And do our time, yeah. That is why some of these coaches prioritize here, you know. Of course, Europa be coming game. FA Cup, me fan to baby. Na me concentrate on the 12 games. But and be na quite Ateta last year na di ba na ho so no. Na gini kwa league ni so nwa na olusu ye no. So sometimes you balance all. But I feel say Liverpool winning the EFL Cup over Chelsea is a good result. But Chelsea enye bad. Per where they are coming from. Na Liverpool na ashawo na akwa extra time na they age trophy na. Mombody on that.
No, Chelsea fans now are angry. Not because of Molusu Cup way.
Because of Nkolano.
And Nkolano, the number of chances they missed.
Yeah. And now always say chances.
Acquire idea every game be repeating. Nicolas Jackson benya 1-on-1 no aseno. Kopa ma benya chance be so say no aseno. Like Nkuku benya be Sterling benya like twatwa so.
Mutala don't you think say going forward no. Jackson should be their backup striker. But they need to look for a striker guarantees some number of goals. Don't you think so? Imagine him say, "Who the young teams are casino and no be your dome anymore or strike the mom."
Bacho, when Nicolas Jackson was signed to Chelsea, in the first few games, Alan Shearer, the top goal scorer in the Premier League, also I share Nicolas Jackson now. Jackson is not a finisher. Or see Jackson in your strike. Sorry. Jackson in your striker. Ubetima rely on so to finish games for you. And take a Chelsea impe finisher. Or kind no Mauricio Pochettino to 2 billion man in the pound.
Yeah.
Or say Jackson, a small boy, I feel waba. Until Jackson would be finding the feet. But Alan Shearer say and yet say I feel waba no ocean or no share boy now. Boy ni no beer or you finish at session and drop mo when you say they are finishers no. Take a Chelsea impe a striker na Jackson and your backup. Okay, no to 2 be man and Pochettino mu na reply no.
Many of my yard I feel I may yard too.
Ona why yarding?
Many Alan Shearer yard. May share strikers there what teams ni mu Premier League na. Jackson wo chikaka. Jackson o we chikaka. Imagine him say they will need a proven goal scorer. Me bo Osimhen na uja for Beckham me mboni din.
Why?
The day Beckham me Osimhen din. But I feel say among for money him. There are a lot of strikers. Chelsea team will meet Robert to match more goals.
Hey.
Okay, meet Robert.
So why land?
Yes. Or some more goals in this Chelsea team.
Hey, none do.
Mutala no kwana make catch no. Meet Robert to score more goals in this Chelsea team.
Mitrovic.
Yes. Vlahovic will score more goals in this Chelsea team. Okay? Nicola Jackson. Grass in Mboseno. Nani nice in Mboseno.
Oh, Nanedu, I think. Nanedu, yes, Nanedu.
Ebi a born anybody. Jackson wa dey be or the bro. Grass so. But I'm looking for be an 9 pom. My was a grass in Infia in 27. But Mama, a top performer in about 2 years. One team be man up. My sister buy my name for 1 year in a way as a backup for Hurricane. Because Chupo Martin, the contract will be at the end of the season. So they will need another option. What tested Bundesliga they proven no. But imagine a Jackson no. I'm going to show you. Are they back where dangerous? They say, Mutala. Who say, I'm going to precision no. Or no any Kuku partnership no. So what the buyer was saying, this can help you in the course of the season. But precision in come on. Now you started league no so come on. That is what Chelsea for best struggle. Oh, has some chances be on missing now. I'm looking for another option. And one area be in the summer Chelsea need to look out for. Mutala and on the field of play, you can see say Konogala. Hey, yeah, Juma, and don't miss some chance you are the pemba. Okay.
Yeah.
But still up be manabo sana ma 10 row ni dia. They should look for a quality attacker me for that. Hey, Juma ne di oyo.
Sasa mo come in TSU. They should look for a quality attacking midfielder. And to midfielders Bebli ba omato they like who say Romeo Lavia grandma. Omo ba kubi so small boy
Gallagher had the best position then. I think it's a 8.
I'll play Gallagher as
a 8.
As a typical number 8.
Yes. But in there because of the Enzo and Caicedo, he's being forced to play number 10.
And they Kopama 10.
Kopama
and I see his best position as a number 10.
Mr. Who if he writes all by you?
Kopama needs speed Papa Biano Akaso Katina Kobo Shoto. Kopama is more of a creative force. That is how I see him. Because Chelsea need to buy another number 10. I don't know who you are talking about.
Oh, the phone film.
And Thomas I'm going to play Amra.
It's a pick number 10.
Na Kopama yeden.
Me Chelsea team way na come make him put Paqueta.
Lucas Paqueta.
Or a typical number 10.
Hey.
Yeah. Chelsea team won't make here. A typical number 10. Nti abeye Paqueta ko Palmer level ni bi. Ti say the Paqueta Kudus. Oh, West Ham. Chelsea will need someone like Paqueta. One area where Chelsea omo here typical number. Okay, the days are not matter one.
Yeah.
So how rule ni bi na Chelsea lucky. Omo njimcha Mudrich na Modwe kwemu no. For the future, omo njintum sa. But in praying, they will need proven players. There was someone number 10 player be Benfica. Is it Joao Bibi?
Is it Joao Mario?
No. Is it Gomez or Bibi?
Or Joao Neves?
There was one. Oh, Benfica is a quality player.
Joao Neves.
Some Joao Bibi. Quality player in the Benfica team. And you know any Mario. Now board the offensive role no. At the Benfica for no. But how about the quality is not? Offer a lot. Chelsea for many show. I'm on Paqueta.
And I'm saying that Kopama on why or more thing.
Kopama said the way or pretty from the right.
But Kopama is a typical number.
Only Raheem Sterling na fan 10-1. Na Jackson gina top. Nti imagine him from one area no. Defense it looks like a bit more growing confidence. No. And some of these players almost growing confidence. Maybe after one season, they will pick up the same as Malo Gusto, or pick up as a good backup for Rhys James.
I think one of the most improved players in the Chelsea rank is Disasi.
Oh, Disasi will improve.
Yeah, will improve upon
game. Been or the year in PA. I think last bay 2 weeks ago.
Man City.
I think so. It's Man City.
Yeah.
So I game na Disasi in PA. So I game no. You don't know how mechanic somewhere.
Yeah.
So it will take time.
Yeah,
but we improve. So that is for the Chelsea team. Their course in the EFL Cup. Just quick one now. Me
Okay.
Arsenal. Your winning streak in the Premier League will continue.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, we share Arsenal game ni be Saturday 8 p.m. Before the 2 goals will come. Pressure Arsenal this Newcastle so no. Me who be that? Mutala, who has our game now? Before those 2 goals never ban. The Gabriel say no. Ansana, you can say Germany, you know. 𝐾𝐂𝐕𝐄. Until say 2 goals never ban. Now Arsenal back said, yeah, the pressure be sure so change someone to go. I wish must showcase that performance no against FC Porto. Not first half, not the Emirates. Good football. And Bruno Guimaraes is struggling in that game. Until me the second half no or the former Arsenal player ebe can no. Joe Willock. Good performance from Arsenal. And Jorginho Bono, I'm sure they will extend his contract. We're picking at the right time to help the Arsenal midfield. Madam in New baby. Fatigue best setting in Ama Declan Rice.
I think Arteta is justified in bringing Jorginho.
Oh,
because Odene Bana Kasa Bibri wo Chelsea for be crass Arsenal said na mo akokora we na mo kwakofa.
Jorginho, go and watch their game against Liverpool. Oh, you know PA. Our way be or use Jorginho in some specific games. A master result. And I first say game over weekend against Newcastle no so you should judge him away. So I'm happy for him. And the reason why me who say Arsenal be pick more and they say Gabriel Jesus is back from injury. Reporter met say Zinchenko is back starting training. Fabio Vieira and Thomas Partey. So these are players they will join the squad. So Oman started squad they will be on the bench to study the game. Another team can win in the second half. And these are experienced players. I remember Mabaso, a 4-1 win over Newcastle, even though I say Newcastle for normal on and off kaka. But a 4-1 win here, a massive result for them. The surprise one here, their course was the theater of dreams. Calvin Bassey scoring the first goal, Alex Iwobi the second goal for Fulham.
Yeah, it was the Nigerian affair.
Man, you were not lucky in that game. And Mecca said, I may say 𝐶𝐈𝐕𝐄. We check consistent goals and they are more winning the Premier League in recent times. And reporter met and say even their game against City, the boy is still out.
Yeah.
Big blow for Man United. But I remember Fulham number so with the result I'm here in that particular game in the Premier League. So for Arsenal, City a hard fought win. No munyaye. But I'm happy to say, and they all had the Premier League table now. 1 point at Liverpool at the chain list Man City. Now City so the 1 point at Arsenal Football Club. So that is that for the Premier League and also course. Inter form no go so course.
Yeah.
It was a difficult game and right. But for the year, Mutala. Adeba come and say Inter for the person more say. Omo pese ye medru match no na omo de siwa a na wie na for concentration aba the Champions League because Champions League no omo to me pass Atletico Madrid for test na e be bie kwan foforo bia ma omo and na me who dipa Alexis Sanchez in the second half.
Do you think they look like the strongest team in the Italian Serie A this season
in
terms of squad?
Fratesi mu backup at the Manico Barella no 𝐾𝐂𝐕𝐄.
How do you say Fratesi plays in the Italian national team?
Quality player.
Or start you?
Na some midfield no. In the open midfield for the Italian national team. Jorginho, Nico Barella, Fratesi.
There.
That should be the best option. That should be the best option. Now when you are Chiesa, now when you are Immobile, up front for you.
But he doesn't play at
Emerson Palmieri, Calabria. No when you are two central defenders, no, or more internal. Acerbi and of course Bastoni. Italy team is good to go. And next time, no, I'm falling on the Tottenham goalkeeper instead of Donnarumma. So imagine say, you know, Luciano Spalletti being a good team, as well because of the result Inter for them more. And team American, the Marco no on it Emerson Palmieri no be play. Na da man no on it Calabria be play. So we force the Italian team no go so seba. And then be America say the top teams in Italy no any more Italian players or Musi Academy or more the national team. So remember in Tabaso with that result of Munya hard fought to win. How can Fosnori score 2 goals? To win against Juventus. But the most important thing they say, Ombenya the 3rd goal. And we need by 3 goals to 2.
Urgani.
My Ebuomo, honestly, one Italian player. People need to look out for. So there's one Italian defender Bia or passing through the ranks. Young teams need Bia no Pimo Juventus. So I say, more with the result of Mastatina in the Italian Serie A. For Bayern Munich, it's good they came back 1 by 2 goals to 1 against Leipzig. Because imagine me say players no munyanko yenja to sell kwine. I feel the two musa akwa no be kwa at the end of the season and the embo normal ball. Won't play subai. Sometimes it happens oh. They may not be comfortable with a certain coach. But I feel they are certain season be all corner there. They will play their normal game. But a good result against that because on your small side. Remember for said their major test will be the game against SS Lazio. And the return leg. Consider by 1 goal to the Stadio Olimpico. So, Mutala, that is my pick for the European Games. Minister Oba Kwabaka can't say about Champions League.
Oh, wait, my at was when I do with the Josiah account because let me see a bit fee pay and know ye Black Wings and the Ghana Premier League.
Mutala, me show more the CAF Champions League. How group Nesiaye and how our teams in CPK share the Confederations Cup. Only said Dreams FC is the 2nd best team in the Confederations Cup. Apart from Zamalek, when you 13 points, Dreams near the next team when you 12 points. So my member Zamalek Abaso were kind of result of Munya. And in fact, also groups 4 in Nana. Apart from Dreams group no more that top no. The rest of the group in the North Africa teams is still almost dominating the Confederations Cup.
Yeah.
USM Algiers for group A 10 points. Zamalek group B 13 points. RS Bekani group D 11 points. And so still the North African teams in the air dominating the CAF Confederation. That is how a result in C5 AC Quaye. And I feel say the way me Hunyamano it will still go there. But per the result of Bayern in this particular Confederation Cup games, you know, I'm happy for some of these teams and the result of Munyaye. Oh, the way I never see Kwa Esperance. The Tunisia that be won't consider to this ahead. That's our game no.
Yeah.
And I feel say a 2 or 4 team na no mbrekaka. Esperance want the experience. Na kwa kwasho mo. And I feel say the other teams make come ho. Me head the way I did this corner Mutala. The CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederation still the North African teams are dominating. And the more no musti kind the more no munya quality players no. That is where they got experience in the tournament. And I know Boamo Mamo the result of Mope in the Champions League and the Confederation. So, my person, the final round, how the games will go. The who teams are qualifier. We can do fair assessment of the games and also any opportunity to call in the group. Mutala Yakubu.
Okay, Nane Junathan in Kana 0506-367-196. This is still the Sports Park here. For message, bra, you can kind farm out. Josiah Quaye, good morning.
Mutala Yakubu.
You have a call.
What a weekend.
Interesting one.
Charlie, and stressful as well. But it was a great weekend, Mutala. With the exception of some few news, I think unfortunate news with regards to the Queens, Mediama Sporting Club. I think overall it was a good weekend from Kpandu all the way to Accra. And I also, got a chance to talk to a couple of fans, Sports Park fans. So mutie show wepa every day. Back was here for any T-Pain. Or more Adenta Madalaf. Tiana Pautia T-Pain. When they were down for no. Good morning to you. And also, Andran, so at the stadium, I got a chance to speak to Mr. Jonatanga, Jody Johnny Restaurant. Also, good morning to him. and not just him. Another morning or good morning to Mr. Prospantoso. Unfortunately, Epiphany Warriors over the weekend, it was a 1-1 draw against TRA Ladies. Now I know you're top of the table clash. Unfortunately, we couldn't, stretch that gap in T. Mr. Prospantoso, maybe I will be an pay. But Mutala, I hope you enjoyed your weekend.
I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, I didn't. Nah, weekend. Saturday one, ma.
No, I had
Saturday. You were not around.
Yeah, but I had a lot of assignments to do.
Yeah, with your homework now, the munja homework now.
Baby,
Draw a fruit and color it. Now the mugusu here.
A trimming. I didn't expect it to be like this.
Because
the first time I combine it.
Drawing now the idea saying
I combined school with Ejumano when I was doing my first degree. It wasn't difficult like this, but that's a second degree where they trim a power. But let's see.
Ebefa.
Ebefa.
All the good things do not come easy.
Yeah,
you need to know. Mutala.
Yeah.
I wish say anke ne 3 hours in anke you bet na man on it. But then Ghana Premier League news and so on, it wouldn't be possible. Let me start off this morning. Mutala, let me congratulate Liverpool. You see, one thing I've been saying is ever since Klopp came out to say he's going to leave the club at the end of the season. Mutala, whatever the Liverpool players do, they do for Klopp. Even if they eat, if they play, whatever, if they sleep, they do everything for Klopp. And it's very evident. On Friday, when we previewed this game, one of the things we spoke about was the fact that they want to make Jurgen Klopp proud. They want to play for him. They want to win for him. They want to give him the best send-off they could ever dream of. And it looks like they've started on the right note. And then Nyame wants to say Jurgen Klopp Abeka say this is the what? The most important trophy he's won. And Mutala, he's not being sarcastic, he's been real. Said this is the most important trophy he's won as a Liverpool manager. Why? Because they are still competing in other competitions. And imagine say Jurgen Klopp last season, Liverpool bet me a winning treble and a quadruple. It's going to be huge. But then how they even started is very, very important. Indiana Walker said this trophy could be... See, it looks like they are just neglecting all the trophies they won already. I said this season is their final season. So they have to go all out and try and win every single trophy they are competing for. In the when you say Premier League, matches are be winning na Major League. You are still in what? The FA Cup. You are also still in what? The Europa League. Mutala, this trophy is very, very important. Because on Friday, say, if Chelsea also want to start something, if Pochettino also wants to build that winning mentality, then this is also another trophy he needs to win. Irrespective of the fact that some year they will still play in what? In the Conference League. But then they still had to what? To win it. It is for both coaches, no. It was very, very crucial for them. Because if Chelsea had won, they had wanted to what? To start something new. Try to bring back what? That winning mentality. Liverpool also say, hey, who's our coach, no? Or what proper send-off can we give to him? It's just to win trophies with him. To create one last what? Memorable what? Time with him before he departs. Into Oshebo now, Liverpool airball since Klopp's announcement say corner. Mutala is just based on what? It's just a mental toughness. They are playing for something.
Even with the kids?
Sure. Don't lie yourself. I want to debunk that way kids we know. Me pacho. It's not true they are kids. Me pacho. No, it's not true they are kids. Let's not lie to ourselves. And I'll get there.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at the average age of the Chelsea team. Near 24 years. Do you know the average age of the Liverpool team that played?
Yeah.
26 years.
Okay. Now, minimum your canon, and that argument was raised. And people like Gary, any day, Nana Adu Kano. Nana Adu is talking about the experience of the boys, not.
No, but in cup games like this, you field young boys. Yeah. When Liverpool,
Liverpool no money option.
Yes, it's because you don't have. It's the same way Chelsea too do not have any option. Options when on war. Chelsea average age 24 years. Liverpool average age 26 years. So how are you telling me it's a Liverpool? Yes, ultimately you can speak about the fact that players no move later no. Were relatively what? Younger kids.
Yeah.
Almost to say.
Yes, they have no experience.
Yes, but then also look at the team in general. I put the two teams together. Just oppose them. For Chelsea this year, for Liverpool team this year. They catch him say Liverpool's goalkeeper. Kolamin you can say 𝐋𝐂𝐊 or Sedeno. He wasn't the same goalkeeper 2 seasons ago. Liverpool and Chelsea share in back-to-back Carabao and FA Cup final. He was that same goalkeeper.
I didn't honestly I didn't really agree with Gary Neville's statement. The only part I agreed with,
yeah, then the blue billion bottle.
No. The only part I agreed with is the Nana Adu ever starting or can say on a normal day, all things being equal, Conor Bradley and starting game. Friend is saying Gravenberch and starting game.
You see,
like on a normal day,
it's not true.
Listen. If Trent Alexander-Arnold, let's not play the ostrich with this.
But
if Trent Alexander-Arnold, Gravenberch will not. Conor Bradley will not play.
If Trent is around, Conor Bradley will not play.
If Darwin or Salah are fit, Gakpo might not even get a start. A friend is saying Gravenberch on start.
Okay, Matthew was here.
But same way,
Chelsea, now, yes, there are players also in Chelsea when they have players are readily available to play. Some of these players wouldn't start, and you know.
Anyone.
Reece James, Marco Silva, Malo Gusto wouldn't start. Levikowo, Thiago Silva or Ombo.
But also Manen can answer.
Reece James or what?
And then also Malo Gusto will not start if Reece James.
Oh no, come on. Relatively, we know Reece James is the captain of the club. Mutala, we know Reece James is the captain of the club.
Not even just the captain, he's a better footballer 100 times than Malo Gusto.
And you are missing the point too. Sometimes you need to where context. You need to understand.
He's a better footballer than Malo Gusto.
Yes, so
what is context about that?
But then Malo Gusto isn't a bad backup.
A backup. It's not a backup, no. Second spare time behind
you. Now say your players are war. Conor Bradley, looking at his numbers, is not a bad backup. Is he a bad backup?
But you are talking about Kowo. Kowo started the game.
He wouldn't start if Thiago Silva is there.
Kowo will not start.
Thiago Silva will start in Liverpool.
Kowo bomb game sao.
Debut. Say Thiago Silva will start in.
So Malo.
Thiago Silva first center back.
Obviously it's Thiago Silva and Disasi.
Okay.
And Kowo.
Now the only former Disasi kita this season.
You know, but Kowo has played.
No, but Thiago Silva wouldn't be on the bench.
But there are games that Thiago Silva will Kowo play ball. Yet Kowo has left back.
Yes, so they are on any position. Yeah, compromise it. That's the point because he can't move Thiago Silva from that position.
No, but don't tell
you need to understand it.
The men can't just say Oniwa on Bobby. Or Honma. If Thiago Silva is there, they will push Kowo to the left back. Like
Ben Chilwell is a better, and they've also been experimenting that because Ben Chilwell wasn't really fit. They didn't have options over there. If you have a left back option in Ben Chilwell, you wouldn't play Levikowo over there.
So
it's America. Both teams had to fill the team. That's my Bobby. Nicholas Jackson wouldn't have started if they had a proper way. If Kuku was fit or something.
Hey, don't start.
Why shouldn't I start? I'm being honest with you. You sat here earlier on when he was making the submission. Say Nicholas Jackson isn't supposed to be a starter. Now I'm telling you, and you're telling me I shouldn't start.
Josiah, don't start. Nicholas Jackson by Wabo. Even when Nkuku
at the expense of
even when Nkuku came back,
at the expense of what? He's playing because Nkuku hasn't been fit.
Why Nkuku my?
Is he fit?
When did Nkuku come?
Is he fit?
And Nkuku has been back like 3-4 weeks.
It's a simple question, Mutala. Is he fit?
He's fit.
He's not fit.
Who said he's not fit?
Nkuku is not fit.
He's been back 4 weeks.
Or lacking match fitness. Just because we're feeling Jabba doesn't mean you can start game.
Me issue is not about Nkuku fit, but because or say Justin will not start. Justin so this particular season
Are you kidding me? Season never started. He was playing alongside Nkuku and then Nkuku prior. They started the season, the whole project with him. It's either than Kukuba and Yakato say Jackson Kotnasi. If
So he's the starter. So
Jackson is the starter.
But I'm telling you, say ordinarily,
Listen. Say Nkuku Abobi. Say Nkuku Abobi and Jackson Abobi. And I say Nkuku.
The same as this 𝐒𝐿𝐕𝐄 issue we are talking about. So they started it with 𝐒𝐿𝐕𝐄 and there are injuries in the Wabo. If you've started and you've gained momentum with the player playing, I didn't say about Kuba Obi we am aware.
So yeah, it's a Chelsea team that we're here. On a normal day, no.
Most of these players
the front three is who?
In America, the coach hasn't been consistent with the selection. But then over the 𝐒𝐿𝐕𝐄 is the first player to have his name on the sheet.
Yeah.
Aside 𝐒𝐿𝐕𝐄, maybe the rest will be.
Is it not the same man or Tanaka so bet you sue even Jackson ahead of 𝐿𝐕𝐄 to start a game?
But we are not comparing Jackson to 𝐿𝐕𝐄. We are not comparing Jackson to 𝐿𝐕𝐄.
You can tell me this. Mama Obi Mfa Bibi Emre so you can tell me this. If Nkuku has played for Chelsea, and as I say, Wopra and Jackson Ebo.
You see,
Nkuku no more. We starting project now. And Jackson here didn't start.
Yes, and America.
So why are you telling me?
Jackson no say on yes starter and the meant to say because Jackson
In the
last 3 games.
Listen.
In the last 3 games.
Listen.
𝐒𝐿𝐕𝐄 has played as a false nine. Jackson on the bench.
Yeah.
If Jackson was actually the striker you think he is, why would the coach put 𝐒𝐿𝐕𝐄 in the false nine position and bench Jackson?
So going forward from next season, Uditum said they need to get an upgrade on Jackson.
I'm not saying that they don't have to get. If know now Kadia, yes, they need to get an upgrade of Jackson because Jackson has been wasteful. But the American say if Jackson was that out and out striker, you would rely on.
But the name is not Osimhen.
Adebi. And then I can.
Why Osimhen is not an upgrade on Jackson?
To me, no. To me, as I sit here, me Josiah, me Bomidin, no. Me what Jackson? I won't go and bring Osimhen to come and play ahead of Jackson.
Why?
Now they're not the Is it the injuries or what?
So Osimhen is not a better goal scorer than Jackson.
Go and check his conversion rate, and you come back.
Oh, he's not a better goal scorer than Jackson.
Just say, if Mekan, Obefis, I'm basing it on sentiment. But go and check his conversion rate and come back.
But he's not a better goal scorer than Jackson.
I don't think he is.
You don't think Osimhen
He's not a better centre forward than Jackson?
I don't think he is. No, there are two different things. A better centre forward and a better goal scorer.
Okay.
Mr.
So we'll be our question.
He's a better centre forward, but he's not a better goal scorer. There are two different things.
Hey, Joe.
Debut!
Joe!
Tio! Oh! Hey! Debut! Osimhen, when he went to the AFCON, he wasn't a good goal scorer, but he was a better centre forward at the AFCON. Why? Because of the way he was able to play alongside his other one.
So in the situation that you have with Osimhen and Jackson in your team, you start Jackson ahead of Osimhen.
Menkasa, it depends on the circumstances.
But everyone hears what Jackson before Osimhen. That is your point.
Of course. So what you say? Me what Jackson says here. Why should I go and bring Osimhen for over 110 million pounds from Napoli?
Nipa won't guarantee
when he can't even stay fit for 3 months.
I see.
You get the point.
Yeah.
See, I don't like it when people feel say this Chelsea team, Chelsea came up against Kate. The Wataru Endo we are talking about was the player who was bought to replace Fabinho.
Yeah.
He's currently only the number 1 DM they have in their team.
The only.
Unless maybe they want to play Gravenberch in that position. Robertson was playing. So I don't understand. I have my problem with Chelsea, and I'll come to that. But don't make it look as if Chelsea played against 18-year-olds and 16-year-olds.
But I have my problem with you because I'm also looking at this Chelsea squad. Obia when we starting game Libya are players who have been starting consistently ever since Pochettino. Maybe out here, Jackson has been starting consistently.
Gakpo started games.
Maybe.
Luis Diaz has started
games. And I'm say, I told you I don't agree with Gary Neville's statement to make here as kids. Makacha said I don't agree with that statement.
Mutala Yakubu say Gary Neville did not do too. But how I demonstrated the composition of the team. Say where
Josiah Meba. Yeah. Gary Neville the enemy see me minjin to say kids no kind no. And Gary Neville was speaking from the point to say omo mu be mu bebre no nkola na ye don be 4-5 kids no be no. But me share Liverpool team no as compared to Chelsea team no. O share Liverpool team na all things being equal. If there are certain players available, ebi mu more because yenim if club puts out his first 11 when Obia is fitter, consistently we see.
But would be a dangerous man.
No.
Say the two teams no within a park and so you combined first 11. Majority of them will come from the Chelsea side.
Yeah. Say
Are you sure?
and rat teams na
and rat teams boy.
Are you sure?
From here.
Okay, and rat team.
Two teams, no. So we combine 11. Uchi didn't say Bebli
Chelsea.
Are you kidding me? Look at the Liverpool setup.
Malo Gusto and Bradley.
Luis Diaz and 𝐾𝐂𝐕𝐄 already have hit. You can say 10+ goals for the season.
Let's start the exercise.
Yeah.
Goalkeeping department between Kera and of course Petrovic.
I'll go for 𝐾𝐂𝐕𝐄. He's proving. 𝐾𝐂𝐕𝐄 is proving. Obi on the Chelsea.
The number one goalkeeper for Chelsea.
No.
Number 2 for Liverpool.
Listen.
Tio. Just because you are number 1 here and I'm number 2 here doesn't mean automatically you become number 1. Tio.
Okay, you say
backup be or COB no starter.
No, you say you go for 𝐾𝐂𝐕𝐄.
So what I say, backup be or SCOB starter.
Listen.
𝐾𝐂𝐕𝐄 has proven in cup games.
Okay.
In recent times, was he not the same goalkeeper? Odemu 2 seasons ago, 2022.
So the right
Liverpool G double no over. Wait, you can say.
Okay, you go for 𝐾𝐂𝐕𝐄. I'll go for Petrovic. Obeymun, he's unseated number 1, and he's been brilliant for Chelsea. I'll go for Petrovic.
Right back.
Interesting.
Malo Gusto, Bradley.
I'll go for Conor Bradley.
If you are telling me, Josiah, you are not being truthful to yourself. If you are telling me Conor Bradley, if you are telling me Conor Bradley is better than Malo Gusto, and I know to be catch me say Malo Gusto is a better right back.
He's a better right back.
Who's the confusing?
I'm not confusing myself.
Who's the confusing?
So listen. Command 11 now.
No, listen. So it means the Conor. Listen, no. So who tell the mechanic? The Conor Bradley back Chelsea is here. Ahead of Malo Gusto.
You see,
if we just ahead of Malo
Conor Bradley. You see, you are not getting the point. When I'm not even done with the selection, but you are not getting the point.
You are not smarter than anybody.
No, listen. Because that centre back four, no, if I'm choosing, they will all come from Liverpool. I'll go for Konate, and that is why I'm going for Conor Bradley because of their composition. And I'll still go for Andrew Robertson ahead of Chilwell. So good. So if I'm telling you I'm going for Conor Bradley, you wouldn't understand.
You can't tell me because of composition.
Come on. If I'm building my team.
There was a time at Barcelona. Now back four, no. Now you will be to say, Quaye onya liver problem yi. Abida. Now Abida wo ho. Now Omo Puyo.
PK and Daniel Alves.
But you combine 11 as the team. You fat trainer, you ja Abida. The fact say Okanwoma omutimi defensive setup individually is better.
You asked me for my 11. No, you asked me for my 11. And I'm trying to explain and justify.
The point is on.
Okay,
no. I'm trying to justify why.
Or justify, and I'm saying, you can't base composition.
But Bradley ahead of Malo Gusto. And 𝐾𝐂𝐕𝐄 ahead of Petro.
Or no one confusing. If Bradley will play ahead of Malo Gusto, it means that Malo Gusto no wasakura.
No,
it's only Malo Gusto, but
is Bradley a bad player? Is Bradley a bad right back?
But Bradley will not unseat Reece James on any day.
No, you can't do the Reece James. Reece James is different.
The back 5 for Liverpool will be in. Everyone will combine 11. That is the point.
Of course, the back 5 of Liverpool because they're proven to be better.
Now the midfield trio.
I'll go for Endo. Endo will be there.
Ahead of Caicedo.
But the Endo Besheho.
And your midfield trio will be Endo.
And I'll also go for McAllister.
No call for one.
Then maybe I'll add Conor Gallagher up front.
So it means Endo, McAllister ahead of Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez.
Of course. Is it debatable? No, is this thing debatable? No. Prove it wrong. No, prove it wrong. It's not debatable. This player, one say we are
Endo, McAllister,
I want to bring him back to the point. Do you agree?
Say.
Me be the question and they also count.
Say.
Do you agree on any given day? See, the member bono and they do patrol also count. Do you agree on any given day?
Yes.
If Trent is fit, he will play ahead of Bradley.
Obviously.
Okay.
No one is disputing that.
Do you agree on any day if Soboslai is fit, you play ahead of Gravenberch?
Of course.
Okay.
That's only two.
Do you agree on any day if Mo Salah is fit, you play ahead of
Harvey Elliott? Obviously.
You agree?
3.
You agree, say, on any day if Darwin Nunez is
it's not even Darwin, it's Jota.
Okay, Jota.
Ahead of Gakpo. That's also 4. So 4.
Okay.
Throughout the team,
then the
goalkeeper.
It's 5.
It's Chelsea. Do you agree on any day? Say Petrovic are better than number 1, even because goalkeeper Naba, but he's not keeping. It's Petrovic are better.
No, because they be just say because Baba Honchi and he's number one. Sometimes some of these players back from injury they lack fitness. Of course. Now go player be not lack match fitness.
A goalkeeper
in a position.
No, a goalkeeper back over 3 weeks, so it's 4 weeks.
Now we make it.
Now we make it bench several times.
It's a do just with two.
I want to know.
Per what?
On make it bench.
Oh, inti Pateba or Sakobo right back, right? We need to understand that. See, you know,
But on free injury,
he came back before you went.
Bench.
By ball right back and Sako.
Dabeng.
Pate came in December. One ball right back as well. Yakobo friendly by Pate and the ball right back in one game before he went.
No, what's a pra? I'm talking about a time I'm winning a cash squad.
And make catch just because one is back. Coaches want consistency. And not just with two. If I'm still keeping the team I'm playing with, doesn't mean that one player makes it better.
I said no, I'm not answer that.
David, I'm only trying to make you understand.
It's Ramsdale, no, I am one of your first choice.
No, I can't tell who is first choice.
Hey!
Let's say who is first choice. It's Raya first choice. I'm asking you.
Kawasam.
It's Raya first choice.
Kawasam.
No, I'm looking.
No, Kawasam.
Let me take you through the
Raya is not fair.
Let me take you through the Chelsea team and make you understand that most of the players, if we are talking about 5 Liverpool players, who wouldn't have started in this game? At Chelsea, you will have more than 5.
Okay, count them.
Okay, the Chelsea 5.
Right back, Ekahon. If Fofana is there, if Wesley Fofana is there,
if under Pochettino,
it doesn't matter.
He has not played under Pochettino.
It doesn't matter if he's played or not. We are talking about the players who are.
It matters.
How does it matter?
Under the new coach.
He has not played under the new coach.
So
we catch him say if he's there.
So what if they were there? All these players were there, and the coach decided to
go with this more match this season.
The new coach on stage under him.
Nadedu, you people are getting something wrong. Munti Asimbia said, you people are being hypothetical. Say where were and can win. And it on that basis.
So on a good day, James Fofana will start.
Of course. Okay. Thiago Silva will also start.
No, we are talking about coaches who are players who have played under the coach.
It doesn't. That wasn't the preamble when it started.
Okay,
please.
But
we are talking about players who would have started.
Okay, so Thiago Silva and Fofana would have started.
Okay. Yes, Thiago Silva, Fofana would have started
ahead of Disasi and Kowa.
Yes, and Wesley Fofana and I can say Rhys James. No, started. Put it there.
And Rhys James, okay.
Yeah, put it there. Now, call who else?
Lavia.
Romeo Lavia. No, is he back? I don't think he's back. I don't think Chelsea injuries. Chukwuemeka.
Will start.
That guy injury na more team enjoy. That guy was a starter.
So Chukwuemeka will start ahead of who?
Marisha Infinity. Or maybe he would have started ahead of Raheem Sterling. But why is Mutala laughing? Exercise na yeah. Why is Mutala laughing? I'm being serious.
Come back, okay, 5.
Caicedo, Enzo. For me, is the goalkeeper. Maybe Robert Sanchez is not even fit. But the ODM fans say 4 players. Because Kopama is a starter. Conor Gallagher.
So it means Rhys James, Fofana, Thiago Silva, Chukwuemeka
would have started
4 of these players
from the team. And it's also due to the fact that one thing we need to understand is that Chef, it's also due to the fact that this is Pochettino's first season. So what I say, Pochettino in the first season, and he's not been consistent with the selection because the players have not been consistent. That's one thing you need to understand. Sometimes when you're arguing, you have to put things into perspective. Imagine say you have Oba Enonya full house, maybe we will not be talking about some of these players. Maybe even Jackson wouldn't be someone we'll be talking about because of Nguku.
So where Pochettino is at the end of the season, because of the injured players, you'll be unfair to him.
They did count in the injuries. In his first season, count his injuries. Sometimes we mention 1 billion. Yes, then £1 billion what bottle jobs was saying. He didn't sign all these 1 billion players. He came to meet some players near Canobe 2 be whole. My only problem with Pochettino has to do with the fact that after 388 games in charge of Premier League clubs, at least he needs to have a trophy to show for. Especially if you've coached a team like Southampton, you've coached Tottenham Hotspur, and you're coaching Chelsea. So as a coach, from that angle, at least for now, there should be 1 trophy, at least only 1 winner's medal to show for it. Because you can't play almost 400 games in the Premier League with 2 big clubs. At least Southampton there, I can even pardon them. But with Tottenham Hotspur and Chelsea, and not even have a single not even a Carabao Cup to show for it. That's my only worry. But then putting these 2 teams together, how many years now club are they building the team? Look at the players that came in. Jao Kwanzaa has had what? Premier League experience. Jao Kwanzaa is not what? And on Shadanya Kwalasa, he's really had Premier League what? Experience. Not only way more, or never Nike more. What's Jao Kwanzaa? Listen, the guy has been, no, he's proven.
So about Blaster Quaye will start.
And I can't tell because a new player moving into a team like Sana and so it's not automatic step because Obo Liverpool. You just walk into the Blasters team and start. But then
he's proving.
But he's proving. This Liverpool team is not a bad team. This season, Omutu where you can say super subs has been 𝐿𝐏𝐿𝐕𝐄 and also Darwin Núñez.
So the Chelsea team, 4 players will not guarantee starters when they come back.
When they come back,
James Fofana, Thiago Silva,
𝐶hukwuemeka is a starter.
Okay.
Under poach, and even the last time he avoided, even look at Noni Madueke. Look at the boy's neighbor. But it's because of what? Injuries. So I don't understand why people will be alluding
Fofana 𝐶hukwuemeka.
Now Fofana a bad player.
Okay.
Fofana was Fofana was their best defender before he got injured. Fofana was their best defender, and he formed a good pair with Thiago Silva. Fofana is a good player. Reece James. But these players, you can't guarantee some wedding or Mobeba anytime soon. For me, my only problem, is that it's about time Mauricio Pochettino started making people believe that he's a winner.
𝐶hukwuemeka now can a starter. Now how many matches no boy?
It doesn't matter the number of matches he started. We are all being hypothetical over here. Some say it's not a basis of
why am I being hypothetical?
Of course,
why
because it's not happening. I'm not saying it's a Salah is not.
No, Tim Yaya was started.
We've not mentioned only Salah. We've mentioned other players as well.
Listen.
And
Nanedu, we are not being hypothetical here. We are using consistency.
Nanedu, Mamisa Asemo. Who say Bedru baby Liverpool? No more bought Trent in midfield.
Yeah.
They were playing Trent in midfield. Odim Sanka injury crisis way. About midfielders. He could have even pushed Trent to midfield and still played Conor Bradley.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah. But Bradley ahead of Malo Gusto.
I've mentioned my 11.
Okay.
My bomb 11. But what I'm trying to make you understand.
Obviously, my message we.
No.
Or say why you they lie like that this morning? Or say on TS say
who is that? Who is calling me a liar?
Cool Joe. Or say I don't know Chantro. But we are not being hypothetical.
I prefer on one yard, but we can't turn down.
Oh, say boys.
Oh, Matthias here. But
boys,
no. I'm making you understand.
𝐶hukwuemeka no can how many games no boy?
It's not about the games he's starting.
It's
it's about how he's proving to the coach.
But one thing so about Mutala Yakubu say 𝐶hukwuemeka has played under this coach. So you can Mutala.
I just said no boy no.
What boy under this coach? Baby, I remember him say 10 years. For fun and the coach way time on stage they say.
But we are saying any coach no.
Nanedu. Ye nyan kola wa how. Uni bibi. 𝐶hukwuemeka na can asem no. About 5 Premier League games. 5 no boy starting mu 2 pe.
Tie. And I make a choice say.
Me bacho. Mami we masem. 5 no boy no or starting mu 2 pe. Or starting mu 2 pe. In total, minutes per game about 34 minutes. Obi about 5 games and the manager was starting mu 2. O catch me say nipa na starter.
That 2 now or starting there is something
he saw. The coach
other one starting.
Etia make a choice say tie. If a new coach has come, you are trying to impress the coach. Coach Namao, out of 5 games, what about 2? It's like asking, why didn't Adingra start?
Okay, out of 5 games.
Cote d'Ivoire. Out of 5 games, you started 2.
Adingra warmed himself up into the tournament.
So the last 2 games he started came at the latter part before he got injured. So why is it that you are not saying he also warmed himself up into the team?
I checked the games didn't come before he got injured.
Mutala, I'm only trying to.
Last game obe boy and no Brian no free obe bench the buy and no pra.
So you understand? I'm making a say.
Oh yes. Or started 2.
This is the coach. This is the coach.
Chelsea started 2. One started BM. They can no free bench. The last one of the ball from bench no pra.
What do you say Chelsea team way? The only player so far who bet me say what starting games na Enzo Caicedo and Kopama. And Enzo ni way no Caicedo no omo ye double pivot on. O can any more obi atna bench da. Obi abi munso da. Obi omo na even including Gallagher. The
fact say what's not bench.
So then what makes you a starter? You are saying that then what makes you a starter?
What makes someone a starter is consistency.
And I make catch of the Tio.
Obia started.
But the job is what China say. Once this 2 na I guarantee that our body nyina no nka no edu baby no. You rotate your mo bi be.
Everyone, even Nicolas Jackson.
Bisa Enzo ne Caicedo no you am out of Hannibal.
About Romeo Lavia is there. He's also a pivot.
Romeo Lavia no buy wabo. Anya one penny.
What confirm what I say? Gallagher no the best position here 8. So if I say on a good day, Caicedo Enzo no baku ni ho. It means
he can even slot in.
He can be there.
Na say baku ni wa border. Enzo
He still plays as a number 10.
Enzo call national team appearance friend is saying or call national team duty or by omo resting no. Gallagher was playing as a number
This
together with
conversation would continue later.
No, o person tell me say eti Enra Matheus Nunes a ball Saturday or ball game Kevin De Bruyne and Bono. Obe catch me say because Matheus Nunes are starting game to start on Man City.
One game near the castle.
See, and you one game. He has played several games for Manchester City. You were consistency in the chess will be a starter. Won't mean can't me say mean can't say all things being equal. Salah on started. Salah is a starter.
I wasn't talking even about Salah. About the
Raheem Sterling is a starter at Chelsea.
He's how many?
At
some point, Raheem Sterling was coming from the bench.
But Mami Chelsea games are about number of games will be born a better. So
no, but at some point, and also just
say 30 games. No, they have more than 20.
What more than 20? Who catch me say starter?
Okay, but then also say the Obieswe pra. Does that also make the person a starter?
Nanedu.
Suppose you know about Obieswe pra. Will you tell me because the person has played 20?
You are telling me Raheem Sterling is not a starter. When I can Josiah and
I said
we have played 23 games. We about 23 games in the Premier League. Total played 23. We are starting with 20. You are telling me he's not a starter.
Let me move.
Listen, my area's argument is because we are speaking to people. We are educating them.
And I'm trying to
me time I'm the local discussion. Now the 5 minutes. There are a lot of Chelsea supporters.
Of course.
Oh, 5 minutes. They may have a different view about what you are talking about.
And I make it's my problem. Josiah's definition of a starter.
No, a starter in the context where someone is also injured.
You can't tell me Raheem Sterling is not a starter.
And then Malo Gusto is also a starter.
Raheem Sterling.
He started most of their games.
Because
so he's a starter.
Because the main right back in
April. Of course. So put it into context.
It's one April with Chelsea.
And you James that
one April with Chelsea.
But he just hasn't played all the games.
There be one April with Chelsea.
So Nicolas Jackson is a starter. We need to understand.
So it's per the Chelsea squad here on a good day. Na players planning na return Sterling will not be a guarantee starter.
He might. Minkasa he will not. He might not be.
There you play one April. Besides that question, who has hurt? Sterling Ebo. Who is injured? Why?
So it is the games. The games are now off bench, but no one.
It means the front player of Chelsea. The only person who guarantee starter is Kopama.
It's Kopama.
Then can
be rotated at any time.
What's I say?
There's a difference between what he has and one and the argument. There are two different things. Matthias said, I'm no argument.
Who did say about 24 games in the Premier League? 24 games. Okay, me say Conor Gallagher and starter. You about 24. Was started 24. Catch me so starter.
Nicolas Jackson has started.
Was started all the 24 games.
24. Even when Chukwuemeka Munina and you are telling me
Nicolas Jackson has started 18 of the 22. He's a starter for Chelsea.
He's a starter.
Of course. So that is where we've drawn the line.
He's a starter.
So based on the regardless of your prior, once you started majority, let's not go back and
listen.
You spend time.
That is why my position and my business. So why in pra your born bosses here? I mentioned Javier Lott playing, and I told you Salah is the one. Javier Lott is playing because Salah is injured. Salah position no. If Salah how many games Salah won? How many games was started here? As an Oprah, how many games now Javier Lott started here? Even when Salah was around. And I'm telling you, so also Raheem Sterling is a bench player on your starter with Chelsea. And I'm telling you, sir, we are about 23 games. Sterling has started move. We are about 24. Sterling has started move 23. It's why in a prantia Sterling ebo. Malo Gusto's position. It is clear. You know the prantia obo. That is Rhys James. Rhys James was on my. He is the.
Sterling has started only 20 out of the 23.
23.
Was started 20 out of the 23.
Yeah, but in 3 games he's come off the bench. So now and what did you say? 3 games. No one in a pra. And don't you off bench? Off bench.
It's no.
That's the question I'm asking you.
Is Kevin De Bruyne a starter or not?
That's different. That's different. I'm only asking you a simple question.
Why is it different? Is it not the same player?
Because we know Kevin De Bruyne is an established member of this Pep Guardiola team.
Why is Obia started 20 out of 23 games. Oh, catch him so on your starter.
But there are still injuries in the team.
He might.
Because I used might.
Oh, Nanedu out here. Why they pro obo?
Nanedu. Ask Mutala.
Look, who is Modric is there? But Sterling plays ahead of him.
Modric
is not there.
It's when they print your obo.
Tio. Anyway,
ask that question.
As things stand now, Uyi sa Nkofo 2 𝐿 pivot. So now you Kopama. Not to some extent, 𝐒𝐏𝐬𝐿. If you are, the other two positions, are they confirmed for the players?
So per the Chelsea team now, no.
Maybe
Slice some guarantee status, no.
yeah, the only
Kopama, Enzo,
Caicedo, and
𝐏𝐬𝐿.
The other two, no, ask yourself, have they cemented those positions?
So it means out of the first 11, no, what may guarantee status there for?
No, our attack, no, may patch attack, not the defense, from midfield to attack.
Uni say na Thiago Silva wo ho.
Oh, okay.
Uni say Thiago Silva wo ho. Corral, no say onye starter no. O point I na Matias here. Fofana has not even won a jersey under position.
It doesn't matter.
We
never said that. We never mentioned if
you about 22 games. You about 22 games. And I call about 22 no abo. Was starting with 19.
Oh wow.
O catch me so onye starter already.
But there are still injuries. We are talking.
Okay.
But
when the Pranta call abo.
Maybe listen. But there are still injuries.
No,
Maybe Thiago Silva.
Okay, what about Thiago Silva?
The simple thing I want to say is
when you look at the Chelsea
Yengi say Obiepra. Once the person, let's set the record straight because we are not trying to put things into context. Say Obiepra will be any chance I think. I feel it's avoid no.
But the Chelsea team now, the central defenders are wo. Fofana.
Disasi.
But they are Shelley.
Disasi. He's also injured.
Disasi. Kowo. And Thiago Silva. They have 5 central defenders. 5. Out of this 5, no, guaranteed 2 near one. Oh, best starting.
It's Fofana and Thiago Silva. On any day, those two will start.
Wow.
On any day, those two will
out
start.
Of this 5, no. Thiago Silva and Fofana.
Has anyone proven beyond these two players?
Oh, okay.
It's a make us see you can't start now. Then I don't want us to go and bring say Obi Bo and Obi Pra na Obo. Once he started majority, let's keep it. Let's set the record straight. Say once Obi Pra yo, wabo games or a starter. That is all. Because I don't want us to be going back and forth because someone is injured and someone has gotten the opportunity to play. And instead of being injured and a starter. This Chelsea team, since Pochettino came, he struggled to even find his own first 11. Because always he needs to rotate. Every time he needs to rotate. Why would you think he will even put Kopama in the first 9 position if he's not experimenting?
So it means you see the best Chelsea team from next
season. When you have a full house and you consistently select what? His players. That's a full house name by no Obiepra, no Obibo, and the person is impressing. Why will you take the person out? But then also that doesn't make the person what? A guaranteed starter. Because who impress it? Obi knew or now impress yeah. And one thing about coaches is that even Kevin De Bruyne, when he came back, Pep Guardiola didn't force him to start games. Pep Guardiola can't say Kobo. Even Haaland in their game came off the bench to play.
Never play. Never Monday.
Mutala, let me just give me 1 minute on the Chelsea team. It's another exercise I want us to do. Nanedu. Last season, Manchester United Omudi third.
Yeah.
Third. Meboa. Good. Over the weekend, I don't even want to talk about the game. I want to look at Bebia. They failed to what? To add up to. Or the department of Omutima and Unti, they are failing to what? To replicate that position they what? They finished last season. After the season ended, how many players left Manchester United? From attack, ever down. I think it was Ronaldo. Ronaldo carried the season name Yempono Eden. Ofim, yes, very, very early. So they had to play majority of the season without him. Aside Ronaldo, no other player left. Meboa. But then Omudi Bimpoa Abeka.
Højlund.
Omudi Højlund Aba. Anthony is still there. All the players are there. Even in midfield, fortunately for them, they've brought in Sofiane Amrabat. They've brought in Yakanzeng. Kobe Menu from the academy. On the defense, Obiaho. He leaves just one position.
Johnny Evans Abekan.
Johnny Evans Abekan. Now he leaves just one position now. Still, United are struggling. And the fans do not want to accept. Se team no Obianko. When Joe Obiakwai. Who the BI then Abeka. You are adding numbers to the team. Both in attack, in midfield, and in defense. They have goalkeeping issues. And that is the area of their game. They've retrogressed. Imagine Saudi players when nearby. and you can't still finish third like you did last season. What if the only thing missing from your game is the gear? No, it's now on midfield. You've boosted it. Say, Casemiro, what do you call me? Account. Obi Ajitum said that two pair no adding. Hey, okay. Your Bruno Fernandes is still there. Also, when you have striker, what of Faden, Koyland about? You still have Anthony, who are Ganacho, who players now, McTominay the moon now. But you still can't win games. So who do you blame? That's the question. That's the question I'm asking United, because sometimes United fans do not want to accept the truth. The credit that home mean can. Some coach now bomb form. Onana has killed them this season. Look at the cheap goals you gave away against Fulham. The cheap goals I will give you away. And then because United they are sick. You can't win against Fulham. And last season you did third, and you maintain the team. And the BBC say because you would have known. Say no, none do tell me if you have fun. Me bisa who the Hoyland about? There is Hoyland. Who the main one account? Who the Sofiane Amrabat about? You still have Eriksen. You have Scott McTominay. You have all your players. In defense, player with Air look show. Him say he doesn't stay fit consistently. Varane is back. You still have your I can't say Maguire there. You have Lindelof there. You have Dalot. Chemi position as say United that's say Edio Munya. Ten Hag should better start facilitating a move for the year to come back. And yes, Obegun Enima and he will lose his job. Ten Hag might end up losing his job as a United coach, because the only position of Manchester this season now, still they've not solved their problems. There the goalkeeping department. The same person also got ball from kept 17 clean sheets. Yeah, can some people will tell you say, the guy keep a papa and Konya team. Zidane on your coach, papa. Me bisa Zidane on your coach, papa. You need coaches on TV. Conte win TV. Does that mean they are not good coaches? No. Sometimes players they have certain affection for the clubs they played for. Into one background offers be within the country on person obeying or beba. And Klopp and Becca say, "Oh, Englander, he won't come back to England unless it's what? It's Liverpool." So if Ten Hag should sit down and reflect, say United over the years they've always had what? They've boasted of what? Good goalkeepers. A 2-year goalkeepers who can save what? Crucial balls. They are my ball from you can say Schmeichel, Van der Sar, De Gea, great goalkeepers. He shouldn't try lying to himself, because from what I saw yesterday, Andrea, on Saturday, Villa Ewini, they've extended the lead war or gap between themselves and United to what? 8. You are still.
It's out of sight.
It's out. They should forget about it. If you can't win against Fulham at home, it's out. Mutala, maybe.
Okay, Josiah Quaye now outside the academy kind messages now for the try on by a bar. Now you're the fin 7 the abro. The Ghana Premier League. Kotoko Eko PMO Kwando. Asem Kesiye NSC war a Kwando. Greetings to all, boss. What shall it profit Heart of Lions if they dubiously win against Fabu and go to 3rd division? It's a mere facile. Greetings to young Mola and beauty inside Nungwa. My name is Champion Life Boy, or best dressed from Nungwa Zongo. But I didn't see Heart of Lions go. Problem here in Juana. Okay. Good morning. I'm Johnny listening live from Dowenya. Please allow Josiah to talk his mind. You mentioned your starter in Liverpool game, and he's also mentioning his status. Okay. Wait, Josiah is Josiah talking without mentioning Man United, and Onana is incomplete. United will still finish in the top 4 from 𝐒𝐏𝐂𝐊. Hey, oh yeah, sure. Well. Always say good morning. Tell your man he's talking. I say Nejuma no. Also Kasani Tianeka. No. Good morning, guys. Please tell Josiah to quit the argument and continue with Barca because Xavi won 4-0 against Getafe. I am Philsman from AS Agleme. We say good morning. Do you know the most of the Liverpool young players are in school now with the Carabao Cup medal? I am Peter Pan from Ashamine. And this one says, you guys I have made my day with the interesting argument. Keep the fire burning. Good morning. Where's Sissy? Good morning. Please, Josiah is making the listeners very furious about his comparison. Osimhen and Jackson. He is being biased about Chelsea and Liverpool combined 11-2. Shaking my head. Please chase him out of the studio. Yeah, you're chasing his family here. Where's Sissy? I'm very happy for the win. Phobia. I'm not really getting your message. Eggbone from Lakeside. Message. And I say, papa. We say, this same guy said he would choose Jackson ahead of Osimhen. Now he's telling us Jackson is not a starter. Your man is confused. We say, Mutala, please, Dreams FC have not qualified as he said. Yeah, me can say, Omo qualify Anessa. Go through the table and you notice that they will need at least a draw or a 2-1 a lose before they would go through. If they lose by 2-goal margin and Club African wins, which is sure, then Dreams will not qualify. Toxic, Tema Community 9, also Mr. Saki rewinding show. Mutala, the Benfica player Nana Adu was talking about is Rafa Silva. Okay. We say Josiah has proved to me that you can use that. And Adrian and Ochre. That is why we open the phone lines now. So it's my friend, no watch your Adrian. And it's about opinions. So Obi Chen Adrian, men can say men fat in Sembi and Frafrano, and as a men can Sembi because Adrian chair. It is commercial radio, it is sports. We are all sharing our thoughts and opinions in tea. So only Obi Adrian may you so be on that person. I won't read that for you. Hope all is well. Why are you people calling the Liverpool players kids in the absence of Salah and others? Have they forgotten Chelsea used babies and sucklings right from the start of the season? Where were those who were saying Liverpool used kids? Good morning, Josiah, Neil Lawson, Kamara, and by Chris from Oyarefa. Mutala, tell Joe he shouldn't confuse himself. No coach will have two players like Osimhen and Jackson, and the coach will start Jackson ahead of Osimhen. They started the project with Jackson. Joe is deceiving himself. Basa all the way. Wait to say good morning. Please tell Josiah I'm not saying it, but re-quote what Gary Neville said. It's club's case against the £1 billion bottle jobs. I am Sarkod here, money made. Inside Tema, Mata, here, cool. And this one says, I am very happy Chelsea lost yesterday because of Josiah. Listening to him this morning even makes the Chelsea defeat more satisfying. See how he's defending 1.2 billion squad against a Liverpool squad that had Endo costing 20 million against Enzo, 105 million, Caicedo, 150 million. He should stop this desperate argument. Chelsea lost against Liverpool academy team. If Chelsea had won yesterday, Josiah would have spent 20 minutes condemning Man United and Onana for losing to Fulham. He's serious about Osimhen and Jackson. Kofi from Kasua. I hope he starts saying, is he serious about Osimhen and Jackson? Okay. Good morning, Mutala, and your intellectual sports pundit. Greetings. Congratulations to my darling club Liverpool for the win against Chelsea. However, the police are looking to arrest Jurgen Klopp for using underage players to score Chelsea. Using underage persons for a difficult task is what we call child abuse. Jupiter the General. I mean, there were senior players in there. Good morning, Max Sports. As usual, Prosper from Nungwa. I'm very happy Liverpool saved us from noise pollution yesterday. Before the match, Chelsea fans had started talking about Enzo, who had never lost a cup final before, forgetting that Chelsea as a team had never won a final in over 4 consecutive matches. Even surprised they were expecting this Kanzo team to beat Liverpool. We see yesterday Chelsea lose pay me pass the day you and a Samoan penalty miss. Gosson Brown from Kolebu and Ono edit way by. We see good morning, my beloved club. When will Man United stop breaking the hearts of these fans? How I am wishing 90% of the team starters are sold. Shout out to your panelists. I am Achu Lawrence from Dansuman. Have a blessed day. And I know anyway bye. I'll say this sunset from the winner. I'm not getting your message, Sunset. If you can rephrase it for me, good morning to you and your crew listening live inside Adenta. Congratulations to my 2 teams, Barcelona and Heart of Folk, for their big victory wins. Promise, Ahaji and a day way about. We say hello. We Chelsea fans will always support our team, whether win or lose. But I don't know why Mutala doesn't like my player, Gusto. But he played good football these days. Obiba from Onyame. Ebetre Edukrom. I am not against Gusto. I just feel he's not good enough as compared to his James level now or what. A free far from Tema. Mutala, I'm surprised by Nanedu as you are. You want another number 10 whilst Palmer is there. Chelsea are in the face of confusion and we will need time, not more signings. Good show, okay? Where is it? Yaro Allah inside Nima. Or say, congrats to Accra to folk for their massive win over the weekend over Dreams. Mutala, for my team Manchester United, they are not serious at all. Ten Hag must even win the UCL. As a UCL win him. Okay. Thanks for that one. This one is GM member. So Chelsea and Kotoko, what time are you going to make us happy? God help us. These two teams are killing us. Justice Kododum. I and Justice Kododum are listening to you live from Fadama Presby. Okay, Daniel Seusu and a message we about Raskobi or say the #1 sports station in Ghana, no size. Listening live from in Sawam Senior High School. Mr. Odenaho from Teacher Mante. Okay, well, say good morning. As a matter of fact, Chelsea is the most funniest club in Europe this season. You can't buy players over 1 billion and still not be able to position them. Well, I'm not getting your message, Mila. Okay, you are talking about the fact that they bought 1 billion players, but they are not on a good position on the league table. Okay, I'm getting it now. Nanedu sounds like he's tired or worried. Paibuka and the way I mean Kaiba come you been count off the eba. Na ye the efin sema bro. Good morning, Swagger message no eba no. I say this is Swagger. Greetings to all Barcelona fans from the Volta region. Congratulations to Heart of Folk players for the win yesterday. My name is Godwin Kwaku Goka from Peji Volta region. Who ended it we by and away and so Eddie free the winner. I say I don't know what to say about Chelsea, but we never give up. Come on, Blues, okay? Chelsea say we'll move back. We say I hope this message finds you. I just want to express my disappointment with Manchester United loss to Fulham. Oh, Ugboti Godwin inside Achimota Christian Village. Why can't people stop Josiah from constant attacks on Onana and Man United? Zidane had many offers and he rejected those offers. And the Gia has had no offer from any top club. Kofi from Kaswa. Okay, message number kind later. The Academy 90 Fabra 05 06 367 196. You try one ba. You ba Ghana Premier League. 2 games be also Bako Ekoso Soga yes Pando Heart of Lions Kotoko, and the other one was played at the Accra Sports Stadium. Heart of Folk bounced back to winning ways. Yeah, basisia. ye kwa mano ne etwa ye ho ya keka messages ni bia fe de emrefie ne emhwe the Ghana Premier League. Hey. Ghana Premier League, Ghana Premier League, Ghana Premier League. You can never go wrong with the Ghana Premier League.
It's our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own, let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own, let's cherish our own.
Match day 8 in Eshasi, after almost a 1.5 months break. Africa Cup of Nations by Ghana Premier League, Asa Babiomina, Eshasi, the Pando Sports Stadium, and a Heart of Lions, Ede Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Ede Pimso. Big game, because that was the first time Heart of Lions were playing a game at the Pando Stadium in the Ghana Premier League. Mobile and now we facility no and you're ready. Team 24, Eka we mupe baby and mobile and tina for the mobile games. Either the Sogakope Red Bull Arena and also Boko. This time they hosted Kotoko at the Pando Sports Stadium. First leg of this game, Mekai Kumasi. I think it was the first game that Kotoko played, and he ended goalless that day. Heart of Lions ball pa.
Back again. Since the days of Asamoah.
So to be honest with you, I wasn't surprised they were able to beat Kotoko. Of course, first leg in ball. Asamoah Kwajo and share the only goal at the man Heart of Lions. But hey, I will them to Kotoko. Abrantia Nicolas Mensah, bandeno from football by 1 year. Okotrefia and Anwada and I was back to Kotoko team them. Now by in the first game and a game no more against Heart of Lions. No Abrantia no. Unfortunately, on your red card.
Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our
now game a very intense. You real game a assistant coach for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I friend David Oklu or Kasai now they send me to I was seeing any anye enyemabia a course yenti David Oklu.
I think our boys played well, especially in the first half. We created some decent chances, but we were not able to score. And when you have chances and you don't score, your opponent will definitely punish you. So I think we'll go back and work on our finishing once again and come good.
In 2 games against Heart of Lions this season, you failed to score. And they've picked 4 points from a possible 6 from you. Do you think they are just too good for your team to face?
I think I can't take anything away from them. They played very well. They were very determined and they got the result. Congratulations to them.
David Oklu, assistant coach, Edema, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Now, a former coach of Kotoko, or no, and I'm Rebecca, somewhere, I think 2008, if I'm not mistaken, Heart of Lions, the Kotoko Bobby, now on the Heart of Lions coach, or my Kotoko Focus, Mobium, Emma, game, top 4 game, game the intimate area. Basiru Hereford, one, and a share Kotoko, and also Edekakra Eto.
Well, as for Kotoko, I've been coaching other teams meeting Kotoko, and I don't think there has been a problem for me. When I took up from Kesbin, Lidiama, Ashanti Gold, there was no problem. So I told them, Kotoko, they should not fear. The name is big, but they should not fear them. And so exactly they were doing. Some of them, they hear the name Kotoko and they start panicking. So I said them. I told them, yes, it's one of the biggest clubs in Africa. But it doesn't mean you can also not play them. And lo and behold, they are able to play them and set a record. Here in Pando, this is the second history I've made. The first one was the first district we won the top 4. And then I won with them and we played the same Kotoko and they collected their ball away and said, yeah, Mobile. Since then, I haven't been with Lions and I've been with Lions again, the same Kotoko, opening our stadium, and we have secured the win. It's all about God. We thank God for that, and I think we're prepared for it.
It's Bashir Ford and Oten and Kano. So Heart of Lions beating Asante Kotoko 1-0 at the Kwando Stadium. Kotoko Esenya red card. Heart of Folk were also in action when your new coach Abubakar Watara. They say one of the coach for Heart of Folk. Nah, and Nika Seme woman is Abrante Hamza Isa. Abrante no. Yemfa Bibi Anton Cheng. It was a Ghana in my new court Sabrante no. They be able to make a top player from Abrante Hamza Isa cause quality any talent to kitana the talent na no wadini was see a nature the talent ni yetimi dan kwama bia no your national team no yetimi nya talent bi say na obegem no de bomay na talent we dey wu a ebe me ya pa Hamza Isa was in action was 2 goals for Heart of Folk ma Subontin Enoch and so ede ba ko kan ho ma has the nkonim 3-0 over Real Tamale United. Abrante Salim Adams or share the first game as Edema Heart of Folk after returning to the club or call FC Cincinnati in US or call Wasaba and to buy and the first game of Edema Heart of Folk was that game against RTU. But Hearts coach Abubakar Watara was also Ashe Nire Nase with the win on also Kasai.
I think we play against RTU. It's a wonderful team, but the boys of Heart of Folk do well. That's one of the 5 things I'm asking them to do, to press, to get the ball and play well. But it's not easy. I think for the future, he can do better than that.
From a tactical perspective, we spoke about the 2 top, your striker Kasim and also Hamza Isa. Do you think the combination and also how the balls were flighted to them accounted for this win?
For this game, I'm happy for them because that's the things I tell them to do. They do it well. We scored 3 goals. I don't have any commentary to say again. I just congratulate them and I congratulate all the fans of us who is coming to help these boys to do well. That's the only things I can tell them.
Coach Abubakar Watara and Ote Ninkano after Heart of Folk won that game by 3-0. Other games, so of course, on the Karela, actually, Legon Cities, about Legon Cities, car, Mienu, Legon Cities, and so Antimi, Anti Mubi. Great Olympics, and so Koshebo for Kwaba, for Antimanti. Go Stars, Baby, and so Brekum Chelsea trying to come here, sir, Maniti Muba, and also Ataman, and so Bichem United, Kabakwa, went to Manti. Ghana Premier League, match day 18, Yaritani. Say na won some game back e wo ho meka ho some area a big game pa between first and second Adriana any Samatics and Empire Nature e wo Nana Ajima Bedu Park no it is say na table net here after match day 8 they be more teams ni be more but Samatics already can with 32 points. Adriana Etoso second with 30 points. Inswaterman are third with 30 points. Asante Kotoko Abetoso fourth with 29 points. Nations FC Etoso fifth with 27 points. Brekum Chelsea are sixth with 27 points. Bejam United Etoso seventh with 26 points. Mediama are eighth with 25 points. Heart of Oak Omabetoso ninth with 24 points. That's just a Great Olympics Abetoso 10th with 24 points. Legon Cities are 11th with 24 points. Dreams FC are 12th with 22 points. Baby Gold Stars are 13th with 21 points. Karela at also 14th with 20 points. Accra Lions 15th with 20 points. And our last 3 teams on the Ghana Premier League table, no, saying that here Heart of Lions they are 16th with 18 points. But for Akwatano are 17th with 18 points. Real Tamale United, Womo and that war, they are 18th with just 7 points. And no, say,
this is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own.
It's Ghana Premier League match day 18. And I do interesting one. Michelle Kotoko game, Nibi Michelle Hasu game, no. I mean, you can see quality football from all around. But Adiaba Kwama Menijie, the state of the Kwando Stadium. Aso my young Wojuma pa.
But still, Kaka Edma Kakao.
Kakao.
Ushe Stadium na who say Ahia was Kaka. And see your some parts be an about border bounce here. I won't say Ahiano AEP. So Ushe board chairman name penny for more around Pandodom common on the and they are exclusive now. There are still works there somewhere. I'm sure almost surviving the Premier League. Yembra next season, you know. Now I am fully complete for the next season. But I think say, oh my, you know, means that dynamic catcher say, found the Heart of Lions, elbow home away from home pay, they will go to education. It is good to say in the second round, no, I'm back to Kwando. Home games in ya, no many opportunity about Kwando. And who bought 8 home games in the Ghana Premier League? Ultimate pick there's maximum points in now. We are guaranteed of 24 points. And Osha Pando out of Lounge point on my masse, Sisiana 18, now the 24 can one. Omechum 40. And Ghana Premier League, you know, when you try 40 mark now, your chance of surviving is high. And see, I think Pando out of Lounge, but what I've seen, anyhow, results will be equal in the Ghana Premier League. You know, they could survive in the Ghana Premier League, depending on how our results will be seen according to some of these teams. You know.
Okay, remember back to you, Nana Adu, but I call Ahumane Sonamene how to folk a penny for a backo and Casa board member of a how to folk Frank Nelson, the one colo one watch our house ye pa or come more which team no between in bad times and in good times near Frank Nelson. Mr. Frank, I know pay there and as a sour Japan and trip kobo our max 89.7 FM so. Hello, Mr. Frank. Mr. Wonti and Ka, I will honor my cosmissimi entering Ka, our Hanum. Hello, Mr. Frank, what's him in Ka? You better near Frey, a Frank, and also be an eye and no, I trade I am common on Tinanedu with Timako. Yeah.
So that is how I make Pando situation and natural, but Mutala, that's part of it, no, almost show good football. And my GM say, Pando out of Lions team, now you're home team, the way in a break, and I have opportunity to acquire, and no another may read something about the goalkeeper or that put with the mom. And I think he's one of the best goalkeepers we've seen so far. And Saturday game, no opportunity that they might out of Lions, what demonstrated actually be, I say, one of the young goalkeepers are almost just young or in the early 20s. So it tells you, say, going forward, he will add a lot to this Heart of Lions team. And could just someone about come on to this experience and so could just someone about 3 Premier League side before. Okay,
now you say Mr. Nelson, I feel about man city me na me mrasisia. Quick one. Mr. Nelson, good morning. Hello, Mr. Nelson.
Yes, I'm boss Smith.
Yeah, me talka. I feel them. That's the sound of pay the waje now near komo wa hanom. Before the start of a year, the second round of the Ghana Premier League, mo promise here how to folk. Maybe call me ba mo AGM, mo annual general meeting last year. Adia ba kwa mo kind said the second round we are going to see a different kind of how to folk. Ya share second round as mo first game mo ne etima what it mo na say mo pa be 3 seasons no matter mo sa you. Na ma bɔ mo eka miensa. Eri ensronko na eye coach Watara any the technical team na Eddie Ababeshe team nim say
Medallion menu first of all you better nyamiasi on say football there sometimes there na oka wo fie different there na so be ho playing pitch no so different no kro na want to say na oka say AGM no you say second round you be ho an improvement or no the urge to see that our team no is in a better position and yes because Yenim say na betting yes 3 goals, 3, 4, 5 goals. Obianim say for the past 2 seasons and not 3 seasons. RTU, Moaba yet to say Omoya Accra so poke. If Obi bet press a pain in the neck, but Obianim Accra so poke. So now the supporters Obianim the demands of the supporters. No nema board no so any management that's no way there. Maboya like that because your supporters, young supporters more the match now be obi su coffee and obi complain station obi radio station but you have to put management board playing board in and never be based up onu never so yanko 9% mean to me catch you say dia na yepe yanya because you know you share 3 goals onu interest game one after other games the next game here was there because so Traman a couple match so yeah Accra yesterday stadium no normally a big problem because a big demand for our supporters now. Sometimes when coaches draw and narrow the field. Last time I shared 3 goals, media 3-1, and I say 3 goals by and one. Technical team no so Umutia said and board supporters in here. the playing body is check ball na enrasa individual skills na share goals na just any back or striker back na share goals. But then we said there's a lot of cohesion in the team. No, not sure say technical team no na band say about playing body in the technical team no. But yes, maybe because there were a lot of matches. They mean to make actually because of Enra match. No say you didn't kuni. Yes, you didn't kuni. No, they are distinction. You never you need na ebe shishente. By all means, yeah, league no. Second round na start. You be mudi na ebe. You need the 3 points. You be done. You miss 3 points. You come and yes, you na ebe ko.
Now, what would you describe? Then I'll say it is a good season for 𝐒𝐿. At the end of the season, if you say first round, no, it didn't start well. Second round, Masha see. But what would you describe as a good season for the Phobians?
Well, the good reason that maybe first of all, to say Obia across the African club masters. Me person me home my club in African terrain. On the back chance a good season. Unfortunately, FA Cup, no, free FA Cup. No. Then I way in Sana and I way in the league. No, mean catch by all means, you bet me the league. But it will be the wish of every supporter, the wish of management, the wish of the investment in area, the wish of board members of Accra who say that we'll carry the flag of Accra to go. Then I dreams FC Media or Africa. You'll be at them here. Me him say Accra to go. You be that. That they say other clubs are participating in Africa and Accra to go in Africa. Yeah, we need league also. A very plus I'm Accra to go bet. Then share the season America, share the maybe to say a new technical department and yet you share striker and social movements and other places. And so the woman said there's a lot of life and hope in the team Accra to go about trainer the back of it means say a baby
Now, for the first time in so many years, you be share season as here. Mente say Hearts fans complaining particularly about purchases and more a big bomber basso say most sign good players. Now, Obi Beka say area back one problematic MMO a striking force. They say Hamza Issa one on the young chap on the block I watch share goals mamo. Obiso say a club like 𝐒𝐿 shouldn't be relying on a young star like that to score goals. Until you need to go out there and bring a proven striker.
Well, football, media mediocre abontes here. We check my team Arsenal. We check the party say Martinelli. We check the party say Saka. How many years? Lead strikers but they are the hopes of Arsenal. Because of age, time na Rooney by Manchester United from Everton. How many years na Rooney by Manchester United? Rooney was about 18 years, less than 19 years. Obiahu dia no one. Interested because of age, understanding and technical cohesion between the other teams and simply understanding between other players. Such situation. Because of age, sir. You bet me no pen to say or a young boy, but a young boy by age, but his heart is not young because on him goal, on him the officer, on him say club no but officer peja club so officer no nyani dinus top. Then they catch us say Rooney in second now. Every player want to be seen in that entire on the main 5 years bebre bet and dress say another striker on them mention me back to say so who observed Cisse yesterday who say Onodia or had defenders before he got the injury or had defenders of RTU in terms of ball possession, in terms of height and speed or was speed on the on the moments I saw a chance in every other thing. So those are the type of things that I hear with football bets. Waka, yes, new good strikers never me abua and Nina so across the say our motto is never say die and we are moving to the end to be able to achieve this. So you say supporters will be those in the corporate body, those in the civil service and every other person and private sectors. Our supporters, day-to-day supporters who tends to the person will be coffee now other. Yes, I mean, Ubenya Sunjena at the end of the day, we club now support you. Oh, sorry, I'm about who person who hear radio now who say a positive report now. 50% our in Rwanda. Stadium now who said there will be any general. It was like a peaceful procession of their match out there was smiles from the stadium. Sana ye pene wo football. Sana ni makraso.
Mr. Nelson, and my team no Yehu Semabon first game, Morini. Adieba Aqua, a Ghanaian clubs, a patience for managers. Can you assure a Hearts fans, say, Bubenyabotre, Ediama, a coach Watara, Abubakar Watara, irrespective of what happens at the end of the season? Because a big say, oh, season never bury any apamono.
Well, where any this strategy of Accra, so what you say, a Pamo coach, there be same what baby and I own him. Median same be an Eddie Beba body because sometimes you don't watch your detailing in the public. But Tisana Woka, Janoya and Roa. When I buy your papa, they say Nipaya idea or Saye, men send needy. And yes, I can say, coach in a idea, I then ever send needy. You see, he's doing very well. Supporters are not supporters not pay no year and run. Also, commentator and a media man of many occasions. So, we sure say we even though I don't know whether you support a class, but meaning say with the type of football who and run there's no way you could not give a class a clause. You say, coach, you know, every coach that comes to every club will him say is either go or stay. DNMA will stay performance. DNMA to go. And also a performance. Performance no, you can be a very good coach in a club A, now about club B. At the end of the day, now performance no, I'm not interested that by all means, except say what we call mutual termination and all this. A coach get me a catcher because me age my work so me who coach in a say master impartial way you find the way for mutual termination because me who say the supporters move they are meant to be active for this time. It doesn't mean that the players are not good or are not doing better.